Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Richele. For today's video we're gonna have in-depth guide of the hero, Qiao, and some recommended builds and items, skill combos, and also tips and tricks on how to use the hero. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your HOK friends. Qiao, the steadfast protector of Jian.
Perfection is another form of imprisonment.
Qiao is a long-range utility roamer. Passive skill, Law of Infinity, will be divided into 4 parts. First, Qiao boosts her own movement speed by 30. Secondly, when the Koi in her first skill, Leaping Koi Tide, and her third skill, Severing Surge, leaps past another skill's tide, it triggers a tide explosion, dealing magical damage and slowing the enemies by 25% for 1 second. Thirdly, for every 250 magical attack, the skill range of Leaping Koi Tide and Severing Surge increases by 50, with a maximum increase of 200. Lastly, using skills increases Qiao movement speed by 30% for 2.5 seconds. First skill, Leaping Koi Tide. Qiao summons a koi that leaps in the target, dealing magical damage to enemies and its paths, and launching them for 0.5 seconds, lasting for 2.5 seconds. The koi creates a tide that deals magical damage to enemies every 0.5 seconds. Second skill, Sea of Fate. Qiao conjures a magic circle for 4 seconds that grants vision. When it closes, she teleports a teammate or herself to the spawn point, removing all debuffs. They can return via the portal at the crystal. If no hero teleports, the magic circle leaves behind a mark a teammate can touch to recall. Using this skill again clears the mark if no hero has teleported. 50% of skill cooldown is returned. Qiao teleports first. No channeling is required to touch the recall mark. Third skill, Severing Surge. Qiao summons a koi that leaps from left and right, dealing magical damage to enemies and its paths and launching them for 0.5 seconds, lasting for 2.5 seconds. Ultimate, Eye of the Whirlpool. Qiao summons a whirlpool to a target location, dealing magical damage to enemies within range. The whirlpool lasts for 8 seconds, during which teammates can teleport it by tapping the Eye of the Whirlpool button. Qiao and teammates gains a shield that negates damage while in the whirlpool. Qiao gains a shield and extra health. Recommended builds. Since Qiao is a mage/roamer, I will provide 2 builds. One for as a mid laner and another as a roamer. I don't recommend to play Qiao as a mid laner since she shines more better as a roamer, but if you want to spice up your gameplay, I will show you some builds. As a full damage mid laner, I recommend this build. Boots of Tranquility, 4 movement speed and extra cooldown reduction. Mask of Agony, 4 more magical damage since Qiao skills can cause continuous damage. Frozen Breath, to reduce the movement speed of the enemies, which is a must build for Qiao. Breakthrough Robe, 4 extra health, which can convert into Magical Pierce for more damage. Savant's Wrath, 4 more magical damage. Tome Damage, to increase magical damage dealt. You can replace Tome Damage with Splendor if the enemies can burst you up. If you want a support/mid laner, I recommend this build. Boots of Tranquility, 4 movement speed and extra cooldown reduction. Venomous Staff, to reduce the enemy health recovery. Frozen Breath, to reduce the movement speed of the enemies. Breakthrough Robe, 4 extra health, which can be converted into Magical Pierce for more damage. Augur's Word, for magical damage and defense. Mask of Agony, 4 more magical damage since Qiao skills can cause continuous damage. As a roamer, I recommend this build. Crimson Shadow Redemption, for extra attack speed, cooldown reduction. Mana Regen for your teammates, and the Redemption for Group Shield, which is useful in teamfights. Boots of Tranquility, 4 movement speed and extra cooldown reduction. Dawnlight, for shields, which is useful for teamfights. Ominous Premonition, to become more tanky, while reducing the enemy's attack speed and movement speed. Succubus Cloak, to negate magical damage from magical damage dealers. Frozen Breath, to reduce the movement speed of the enemies, which is important for teamfights. For the common skills, you can use the heal spell for immediate healing for emergency plays. You can also use flash for escaping or make amazing plays with your ultimate. Skill combos. First skill, third skill. Use this combo to poke enemies in the early game to get an advantage. Second skill, ultimate, first skill and third skill. Use this combo if you want to initiate a team fight. Use your second skill to secure a way to retreat if the team fight doesn't end well. Ultimate to teleport your allies. Lastly, use your first skill and second skill to disrupt the enemy. First skill, ultimate, second skill. Use this combo if you get an enemy caught off guard. Use your first skill to stun the enemies. Immediately use your ultimate to teleport your teammates, following up the third skill to stun the enemies. Tips and tricks. For the first tip, I don't recommend Qiao when you are playing solo. Qiao needs a lot of teamwork to set up plays. When playing solo, it's hard to communicate with your teammates. Occasionally when you want to set up plays with your ultimate, there are instances where your teammates will not teleport, resulting in wasting your ultimate or dying without backup. So if you are playing with Qiao, I recommended playing with a friend, but for the sake of the video, I played Qiao in solo. In the early game, use your first skill and third skill to poke your enemies as much as possible. Enemies will retreat to their bases, giving you an advantage to visit other lanes to assist. Utilize in using your second skill. Your second skill is like an immediate recall button. Utilizing your second skill is helpful during laning phase. As a roamer, you can be aggressive with your ally marksman, since your second skill can teleport you or your teammate back to the base. When your ally marksman or yourself is low on health through being aggressive, use your second skill to teleport to the spawn point to regenerate health and mana. Also, you can use your second skill to check bushes, Tyrant, Overlord, Tempest Dragon or the enemy buffs since it's grant vision. Use your ultimate wisely. Your ultimate is the most important skill since it can make out plays. Before using your ultimate, check the map. If your allies is near to where you want to use your ultimate, don't use it since it will be useless, but if you want to do sneaky plays, you can use it on a bush or behind the enemy lineup. Using Qiao ultimate is also a great way to steal the enemy's objectives. Use your ultimate near a bush or direct to the objective place and prepare for the team fight. Qiao's ultimate can provide unexpected outplays, so use it wisely. Before I end this video, I will show you some Qiao highlight while I was practicing the hero.
Ultimate not ready yet. Rampage. I still remember the beauty and splendor of the past. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. A million possibilities. Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret. Victory! An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Killing spree. Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. Aced. Symbol of the wanderer's longing. Killing spree. Symbol of the wanderer's longing. Unstoppable. Homeland travels. Unstoppable. anything confusing. Double kill! Aced! It's been a long time. Rampage! Ace! Victory! Fight for many generations to come. Attack the marker! Your team has destroyed a turret. Legendary! Your team has destroyed a turret. Retreat! Retreat! An ultimate not ready yet. Feel free to ask if you find anything confusing. An enemy has been slain. Assemble! Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree! Killing spree! Double kill! Ace! Triple kill! Ace! Your team has destroyed a turret. Victory! The painting An ally has been slain. Our high ground tower is under attack. Our crystal is under attack. Shut down. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed. The migrating beast, the symbol of the wanderer's longing. Attack the marker! An ally has been slain. Double kill! Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill! Charge! Your team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy. It's now or never. Engage! Victory! Lasts for eternity. Keep records and create paintings.
And that's all for this video. I hope you found it helpful and learned in this tutorial. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, so you don't miss any future content, and comment down below if you knew some tricks of Qiao. Thank you for watching. Space out.